Juicero, the infamous maker of an overpriced and overhyped juice squeezer, has gotten squeezed. The company, which has raised more than $100 million from Silicon Valley venture capitalists, said Friday that it was suspending operations. In order to fulfill our mission, we announced last month that we would shift our resources to focus on lowering the price of the press and produce packs, the company said in a notice posted on its website. During this process, it became clear that creating an effective manufacturing and distribution system for a nationwide customer base requires infrastructure that we cannot achieve on our own as a standalone business. We are confident that to truly have the long-term impact we want to make, we need to focus on finding an acquirer with an existing national fresh food supply chain who can carry forward the Juicero mission. In the year and a half since its launch, Juicero's juicer came to symbolize the excess of money and hubris that's often associated with Silicon Valley. Juicero had operated in stealth for several years and raised around $120 million from top venture capitalists for its vision of the future of juicing. Yet instead of launching a Keurig for juice that addressed a very real problem of lack of access to fresh fruits and vegetables, Juicero launched a $700 juicer in March 2016 that required a Wi-Fi connection and a subscription to its proprietary juice packets. Immediately, the company was met with ridicule and skepticism, although its investors compared its future to that of Tesla. While its initial price was high, the idea was that the price would fall lower and it would become mainstream as it reached scale. That never happened though. 6 months after launch, Juicero lost its CEO Doug Evans, who had once compared his quest to what Steve Jobs did for computers. He was replaced by Jeff Dunn, a former Coca-Cola executive who promised to take it mainstream. The price of the juicer was dropped to $400 and Juiceros started appearing in stores and offices as an extra perk. Then, a Bloomberg report in April 2017 showed that the juice packs could be squeezed by hand in a similar amount of time. The tons of force advertised as the selling point behind the machine was apparently not needed after all. After the Bloomberg report drew heightened scrutiny, the company began issuing refunds to customers. By July, the company laid off 25% of its staff. Now 16 months after its launch, Juicero announced that it won't be able to bring its vision of changing the way America eats to fruition. We are confident that to truly have the long-term impact we want to make, we need to focus on finding an acquirer with an existing national fresh food supply chain who can carry forward the Juicero mission, the company said.